Michael changed the game because everyone tried to do the things that he did. He would drive down, dunk on people with the tongue wagging and all that stuff. What he became, the evolution, I mean, it was like, wow. When you have a guy with the kind of notoriety, the kind of popularity that Michael has, it's good for the whole entire league. You know, y'all keep calling it the double nickel game. He dropped 55, and you know, he made a move to get to the free throw line, and I thought he was going up for the shot, and I go to try to block the shot. He dishes it off to Bill Winnington. He dunks it. That game was the coming out party for him. You know, he showed the league, the world, that he was still great, and he went on to win 3 more championships. According to him, he retired for 2 years to give the rest of us an opportunity to try to win a title. And according to him, I didn't take advantage of it, so he had to come back to show the world that he's the man.
New York City is our setting for today's contest. And there's been no shortage of buzz in the streets leading up to this game. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Coach Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. David Aldridge will join us from the sideline moments from now. Since Michael Jordan's return, the Bulls have a 2-2 record. And Mike, now they take on the challenge of facing the New York Knicks here in New York City.
Kev, lots of people wondering if MJ is back to 100%. You look at his stat line as of late, he's just below his career averages.
After only 4 games, Clark, it's probably fair to say Jordan is still getting up to speed.
And getting back into shape too, Kevin.
Yes.
You can't get your legs back overnight, particularly when the games are coming as fast as they are. You don't get a lot of practice or conditioning time. But as he gets into the swing of things, there's no question his numbers will come back too.
Boy, but this game could ignite him. Going over the starting lineups for the Bulls, it's B.J. Armstrong at the point. Then the dynamic duo of Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Then it's Tony Kukoc at the 4. Down low, they've got Will Perdue. For the Knicks, they'll start off with Derek Harper and John Starks in the backcourt, with Anthony Bonner and Charles Oakley at the 3 and 4. And at center, Patrick Ewing.
It's going to be interesting to see how Jordan takes on this Knicks team. Will he try to outsmart New York, or is he ready to go toe-to-toe?
Inside, Ewing. And Ewing slams it in.
This locker room loves having Harper on their side. Derek is always looking to pass.
You know, Clark, big challenges historically have a way of bringing out the best in Michael Jordan.
And, Kevin, I think that's exactly why this is a game people have circled on the schedule for a while. This atmosphere, taking on a rival on their home court, you know that gets the competitive juices of Michael Jordan stoked up.
Yep, that's what drives him. You're right. Here's Ewing after the made shot from Michael Jordan. And that one drops. Ewing's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice high percentage shot for New York. We might see them relying on those easier looks going forward. As a bigger and older squad, that's what they should be about.
A couple big names from New York have missed time this season with injuries, including Oakley. So, yeah, they try to not overwork themselves and go after simpler shots.
I mean, Kukoc has the touch to strike from anywhere. The mid-range is just another place where he's a real threat.
Takes a step back. John Starks on the wing. And he drops it in from the low post.
Things had been going a little bumpy for the Knicks this season, but ever since New Year's Day, they've been playing great basketball and look pretty intimidating out there.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Mike. Their record since the new year, a very impressive 31-11. I think that sends a clear message to other teams around the league that we're here and they have real playoff aspirations and potential.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Following the miss by Michael Jordan. The kick out to Harper. Shot clock at 5. He doesn't hit that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Armstrong passes to Jordan. Oakley living up to his reputation. A hard foul that time. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. The Bulls shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Michael Jordan. One shot.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Big expectations for Michael Jordan tonight, Coach, especially on the offensive end of things.
Yeah, people are hoping his explosiveness returns. They want to see the guy who can drop 40-plus points in a night like it's nothing.
And Jordan renewing old acquaintances. And for more on that, let's bring in David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. When Jordan left the NBA, few guys could guard him as well one-on-one as John Starks. Part of Starks' success was that he was able to hand-check Jordan effectively. But now with the rules changes to hand-checking, Starks will have to find a different approach. We'll see if he can adapt and come up with similar results. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, one of the interesting stories, David, thank you. And we know Jordan, Mike, has only been back a handful of games. One of those interesting stories, will Starks be just as effective tonight as he was when Jordan was playing years ago?
Well, there are lots of factors beyond just the rule change. Starks is just as out of practice guarding Jordan as Jordan is being guarded. I don't think they guarded you on the baseball field. No. So it's hard to say.
Yeah, it's going to be fascinating to watch. Hey, Clark, something we're going to be watching closely. John Starks in his defensive effort right now against Michael Jordan.
Kevin, that is a ginormous task, but one that Starks doesn't back away from, and I think he's up to the challenge. He knows how to be a pest and make it difficult for Michael Jordan and limit MJ's effectiveness on the offensive end.
It is going to be must-see basketball.
Yes, sir.
Here's Harper after the made shot from Michael Jordan. Jordan against Starks. Oakley, a screen on Jordan. A shot by Starks, no good. You talk about a hostile crowd, Coach. These Knicks fans are going to be very vocal. Seems all game long.
It's part of what makes Knicks home games so intimidating. Just being in this building can give teams nerves. And it could be a factor for the Bulls in this one if they let the crowd get under their skin.
Yep. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They forced a miss, but they didn't box out Ewing. And that has to happen. Patrick will eat you alive on the offensive boards.
Now, here's Jordan. 11 points in the game. Off target with his three. Outside Harper. Dishes at the bottom. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. To the paint. Shoots from 12. And he can't bank that one in. Something we expect to see Chicago doing in this one, Clark, is trying to stop Starks from sinking three-pointers.
Yeah, because if he gets going from behind the arc and finds a rhythm, that could mean real trouble for the Bulls. So I think they'll try to run him off the line and keep him from knocking down threes all game long.
That'll be a chase to watch. And they pick up two. Starks has got 6 points.
Well, I love the decisiveness of Starks, making things happen on offense.
Here's Jordan. Up and in on the layup.
They look to him offensively, a player who makes an impact on this end.
Harper against Armstrong. Now the pass to Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
That's as high percentage as you get. Ewing with the ball at the rim.
Pass to Purdue. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jordan. Michael Jordan all over Starks in this one. No answers for him so far.
Tell you what, both teams have got it going on. I mean, playing phenomenally well.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be hard to keep this pace up. We'll see.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Substitution on the court.
And So it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Bulls.
The Knicks.
They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter.
19.
We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back, everyone, to New York City, where the Chicago Bulls are taking on the New York Knicks. And our second quarter is getting going here. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 3-point lead.
The atmosphere in this building right now is fantastic as we go into the second quarter. This New York crowd is making noise and letting their Knicks know they've got their back.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. They've got Jordan. Blunt is out there with Longley. Then it's Pippen, and it's Armstrong in at the 1 spot. Smith's shot is good.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The energy of these New York home games, Clark, it is one of a kind.
Well, it's a special place. The fans really know the game and love it. And this is what basketball is all about to me. Two great teams going at it while the fans are being heard loud and clear.
Yep, they know the game so well. You're so right. Anthony with it. He's picked up by Pippen. And the rejection by Pippen.
Pippen putting in the work to get there for the denial. That was really a nice hustle play.
Clark, in the first quarter, Starks didn't seem to give Michael Jordan too much trouble.
No, he certainly didn't, Kevin, and that's a credit to Michael Jordan. I think Starks didn't expect Jordan to be as sharp as he was. He's going to have to turn it up defensively if he's going to disrupt MJ.
Really amp it up, you're right.
He'll normally convert on that finish. The defense got lucky.
Here's Jordan. Up and in, that's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
One thing that hasn't suffered with Jordan since his leave of absence is efficiency from the free throw line. He enters this game having only missed 5 of about 30 total attempts. That's pretty good.
Jordan's free throw shooting has always been a hallmark of his game, averaging around 84% on shots from the stripe. That muscle memory clearly serving him well.
Now, here's Jordan. Following the shot by Patrick Ewing.
And you see Jordan wearing number 45 out there. The same number he was wearing on the baseball diamond. Not his usual 23.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, if he wanted to be 23 again, he'd have to pull it down from the rafters back home. He retired, so they retired his jersey. But it's still a little weird to see him wearing 45.
Jordan outside. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Jordan's got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago. What a game so far for Michael Jordan, coach. He's playing very assertively on offense.
And Patrick Ewing has not been able to do much about it. His own numbers just don't even come close to Jordan so far.
Pretty surprising. Ewing can't hit. Chicago leading by 9. A drive by Jordan. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome.
And here is Anthony. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
It makes you feel a little nostalgic to see Michael Jordan back in New York, a place where he's been a part of some heated and iconic games against the Knicks.
Now, here is Starks. 4 on the shot clock. They get it back.
Bulls struggling against Ewing. He's had a nice performance so far.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Pippen. The shot from the low post is good. Pippen's got his second bucket of the night. Clark, this is Jordan's 5th game back with the Bulls, but it still feels like he's in the middle of his return.
Kevin, I agree with you. The return tour, not quite over yet, but seeing him here on the Knicks' home turf again, it's almost like he never left.
Yeah, thank goodness he is back.
Yes.
New York calls timeout. Well, these timeouts so big for these players to collect themselves. Drink some Gatorade. Hydrate. Get that little bit of rest.
It's so important to have the energy in the fourth quarter, and that starts with timeouts like this, making sure you get your fluids because you know you'll lose pounds of water weight during the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Bonner, he's checked in for Davis, and it's Harper in for Anthony.
You know, looking at this Knicks team, this is the first time they've really been at full strength this season. Injuries really took its toll on them.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Kukoc dishes to Armstrong. To the middle. Here's Wennington. And he uses the glass on the lane. Coach, now that injuries are hopefully behind them, is it smooth sailing for these Knicks?
Well, now they have to get used to these new lineups fast because the postseason is not a place to be figuring things out. So hopefully they click in the next few games.
They're going to have to. Now here's Ewing. Can't connect from short range.
Incredible effort defensively. No easy buckets.
Here's Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Free throw good, Jordan. And both free throws good for Jordan.
The defense keeps fouling him, and he's making them pay for it.
Knicks trail by 13. Pass to Bonner. Pass to Starks. To the inside. Here's Ewing. Chicago grabs the miss.
And the D got super lucky he didn't drain that one.
Outside for Jordan. Jordan is double. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. And that one, good. Pippen's got 4 this quarter.
When you face Jordan, you put so much focus on MJ that it creates openings for other guys.
There's the pass to Starks. Here is Bonner. Ewing inside. He's got 14. He gets it in there. Ewing's got 16.
Good defense, but it doesn't matter. Patrick Ewing.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Jordan kicks to Armstrong. Here is Jordan. He's got 29 points. Shoots over Starks. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Lighting it up, Michael on one tonight.
Harper with the ball. Inside. It's stolen. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. The glimmering lights of New York City in springtime, as the second half of our game is just about ready to get underway. Welcome back, everyone, to New York, with the Knicks taking on a head-to-head battle with the Chicago Bulls. It's been another memorable Knicks home game so far.
How great is it to see Michael Jordan back in his Bulls uniform? I mean, this is a team he's led to some incredible highs. And you can already see guys feeding off his energy, his talent, and his competitive spirit.
Let's hear from David Aldridge. David, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. With his performance tonight, Michael Jordan is on track to break a record, his own. MJ currently holds the record for most points scored by an opponent against the Knicks in New York. And that's 50 points, which he racked up way back in 1986. So this could be another historic night for Jordan in Gotham. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, Mike, wouldn't that be something if Jordan can pull it off?
And the funny thing is, this makes it hard not to root for him a little. Because it would be special to get to see him pull it off.
It'd be a lot of fun. We've got Bonner. Ewing is out there with Oakley. Then there's Starks. And it's Harper in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Brad Nelson. And since his return to Chicago, Jordan has remarked, Mike, that he sees this as Pippen's team now. What do you think?
And that speaks to the respect Jordan has for Pippen. Scotty did a great job leading this team while Michael was away, but I know everyone is glad to have him back.
Including you and I.
Yes, indeed.
New York moving it around. Harper against Armstrong. Ewing the pass to Oakley. Goes up again. And Ewing with the nice inside bucket. Ewing's got 18 points. Well, after a hot first half, Jordan has been looking very dominant, Mike, on the offensive end.
And you can tell it has the Knicks frustrated. They were hoping he'd still be getting back up to speed. But he's looked like his old self so far.
Amazing, isn't it? My goodness.
The mid-range is more or less wide open for Jordan. It's a go-to scoring area for him.
Harper against Armstrong, and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Some nights, nothing goes your way. They're trying to compete, but they've been outclassed.
Chicago leading by 15. Passes it to Jordan. For 3. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Jordan's got 38 points. So it's the Knicks now. Bulls seem to be doing everything, Mike, they can to silence this New York crowd.
Yeah, if these fans are bothering them, they're doing a great job hiding it. And nothing shuts up a crowd like the opposing team having control of the game.
And they've got control right now.
Powering his way to the rack. I love when Jordan shows no mercy on the rim.
Pass to Bonner. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Ewing inside. He's guarded by Purdue.
Altered shots don't show up in the normal stat sheet. But as we saw there, he does a fantastic.
We all know the scoring record for this building, and Jordan is flirting with it right now.
Excellent vision from Kukoc. He sees a ready shooter and makes sure the ball gets in his hands.
Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as
And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
He's doing everything he can to carry this team. But even his impressive numbers can't do it alone. Others need to get involved.
Jordan deciding where to go with it, and they double up Jordan. Pass to Armstrong. Back to Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Starks.
These are two teams we've seen clash many times, including when the Knicks defeated the Bulls in last year's playoffs. Fiercely competitive series.
Last season, the Knicks were able to overcome Chicago in the playoffs, Clark, and this year could be a lot different with Michael Jordan back.
Well, I understand the sentiment. We'll just have to wait and see on that one, though. But really, every time they meet, these two teams bring playoff intensity, and that's what makes it the rivalry that it is.
What a great rivalry indeed. Pippen against Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Harper the pass to Anthony. The 3 from Davis. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen. New York calls timeout. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
Just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. He's pretty much dictated the pace with the steady offense inside. And the timeout right now, probably going to be making some adjustments.
And here's Anthony from the arc. It's rebounded by Blunt.
You know, I gotta say, Michael Jordan has looked good since making his return to the league. Generally speaking, we just weren't really sure what we could expect from him.
Coming out of halftime, they're on an absolute tear.
And I don't know what was said in that locker room, but it's working.
A difficult situation for New York. And it's Michael Jordan, coach, who has looked firmly in control in the back half of this game.
Meanwhile, Ewing has kind of been diminished out there. Not much of a contest right now between these two stars.
You know, Clark, Jordan has had to get back up to speed since returning to the NBA.
No doubt about it. Only 7 for 28 from the floor in his first game back. Clearly some rust there, and it ended up being a loss, but he's bounced back and is looking more and more like the MJ we remember now.
Well said. Now, here is Smith. He's covered closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Davis, that's for 2. He can't get it to go, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Right side, Jordan shoots up one more basket, and Jordan ties the record in this arena. He's got 48.
And, you know, their lead just continues to grow, and it's not just because of their offense. They're getting it done at both ends.
Yeah, their defense has been stellar as well. Great work on both ends.
Here's Harper. New York, no good that time either.
That shot was too good to pass on, but he just couldn't get it totally dialed in.
Kerr. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, are they locked in on offense, knocking down every shot right now.
And the other team has to step it up on defense. No excuse letting them torch you like this.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The shot's good from Smith.
A high percentage look. Can't get closer than that.
And so Jordan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Down low, here's Pippen. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
I love to see Pippen hunting his shot, especially when he's got the position he wants inside.
To the paint. Here's Smith. Can't hit the free throw line jump. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Bulls. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the
64.
Welcome, everyone, for the 4th quarter here in New York. It's been a great game here today so far, with the Knicks going up against the Bulls, with all eyes on the returning Michael Jordan.
As we get into the home stretch here, the question of whether or not Jordan has his legs back is a little more important.
So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Michael Jordan is out there with Kerr. Then there's Bill Wennington. Then there's Blunt. And it's Bushley in at the 3 spot. But Clark, in a competitive game, Jordan might just have to tough it out on the floor.
You know, some guys think the only way to get in real basketball shape is to play the games, and I'm in that camp. And certainly if that's true, then Jordan probably wants to get as much action as he can, since he's looking to get playoff ready.
And I know he cannot wait. He's tied his record here in New York. 50 for Michael Jordan in just his 5th game back.
Outstanding finishing there by Jordan. Terrific at getting inside and powering the flush down.
Coach, you know, the Bulls really did a solid job chasing Starks off the perimeter in this game.
Terrific defensive pressure to limit his output from range. Chicago knew that was part of Starks' game that they wanted to target, and they've managed to shut it down effectively.
You bet they did. Kicks it out to Kerr. Here's Wennington. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Jordan. There's Jordan breaking his own record and setting a new one here in the Big Apple.
This New York crowd has been quieted down. Jordan single-handedly responsible for that.
And the pass to Davis. Outside Williams. Here's Smith. Got a hand on it.
Blunt showing you some fight and grit on the defensive end. Really good timing on that rejection.
This has been a stellar offensive game, Mike, for Mike. The record continues to climb for Michael Jordan.
Down the stretch, when you need buckets, go to the guy who's gotten you this far.
Yeah, he's been relentless.
Anthony against Kerr. Now here's Anthony. Not a lot of room. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Blunt. Blunt's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kerr, the pass to Wennington. To the middle. Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Now the Bulls with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Coach, the Knicks' legendary home court advantage not seeming like such a factor right now.
No, it is not. The Bulls have shaken off the boos and jeers, and now they're looking to send these fans home disappointed.
Williams scanning the floor. Kicks it to Davis. Down low. Here's Smith. Offensive rebound. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Effort is a skill, and one he possesses in abundance.
Jordan is doubled. Blunt passes to Jordan. Now Kerr jacks up a 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got assist number 8 now on the night. Anthony against Kerr. Anthony kicks to Williams. Here's Smith. Chicago grabs the miss. Blunt's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Anthony against Kerr. Jordan outside. Bushler. Good. Nice job down low.
They can't miss on an absolute tear.
This is a thing of beauty. Perfect offensive basketball.
Anthony against Kerr. Anthony, the pass to Davis. Lets the 3 fly.
2 minutes.
Jordan with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. Jordan is doubled to the inside. Taken away by Williams. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. And then Smith with the dunk.
I love the way he got right to the rim, all the way to the basket. Didn't settle that time.
Running the floor and just doing an excellent job out hustling everyone else.
He's really doing an outstanding job creating for others.
He's making plays, setting guys up. A great teammate.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And this is what you love to see. Up big, no letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Anthony kicks to Smith. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside Jordan. Inside, taken away by Williams. Outside Williams. The dish to Anthony. Outside Williams. Feeds it to Smith. Anthony on the wing. Unloads from 13. It's tipped. Here's Bushler going inside, and he gets the bucket.
That should put a stamp on this one.
Great way to close out a victory.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Knicks. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Davis. Back to Anthony. Some nice passing by New York here. Intercepted. Driving inside. And Kerr gets it to go on the assist by Jordan.
Very efficient is Steve Kerr. You're not going to see him take too many shots, but when he does, he makes the most of his opportunities.
Now Anthony. And so, Mike, the Bulls come out a winner here tonight. A big victory for them against the Knicks.
And a triumphant return to New York City for Michael Jordan. Just a regular season contest, but having MJ back in the building certainly made this one feel special.
Clark, do you think this registers as an especially tough loss for the Knicks?